Welcome to the EuroPCR 2018. I'm Pereira from Portugal. I'm here with Christoph Naber. He's the champion of the Stent Save a Life initiative. Can we quickly tell us what is the Stent Save a Life initiative?
Yeah, thank you, Heir. I mean, Stent Save a Life is an initiative which was founded in 2009. The idea of the initiative is to increase the delivery of patient care for patients with ST elevation myocardial infarction, primarily to increase the number of primary PCI.
What is the purpose of the Stent Save a Life Forum?
The Stent Save a Life Forum is the annual meeting of the initiative, and it is a very important gathering of all the members, country champions and project managers of the initiative in order to exchange.
For you, what is the important issues of the Stent Save a Life Forum?
The important thing of the forum is that the people meet together, and that especially the different countries have the chance to exchange. We have countries like Argentina, Mexico, India, South Africa, all European countries coming together, and these countries need to exchange their experience because it is so interesting. We have a huge diversity throughout Europe, but also we have throughout the world, but we also have so many similarities between the countries when it comes to the difficulties of treating patients with ST elevation myocardial infarction.
Yes, you said that it seems that you are comparing apples with the oranges, but at the end they are similar.
This is a very nice point. This is a very nice point, Heir, because apples and oranges consist of 90% of water and 10% of sugar. This is the main ingredient. So if we look in each of the country, we have similar components of the patient care for STEMI patients that we need to exchange on. So we can learn from each other by best practice examples.
Yes. We talk about fibrinolysis in this forum. Makes sense still talk about fibrinolysis in an initiative that the purpose is primary PCI?
Absolutely, it makes sense. Why? Because in the beginning we talked about primary PCI only, but we have to accept now that we are a global initiative, that there are countries which simply do not have the infrastructure or which are too big that every patient can undergo primary PCI. So we have to speak about facilitated PCI, and we have to speak also about fibrinolysis as an option for treatment for the patient. And let me give one additional point. One important point that we talked about was the role of new technology. So we speak about cloud computing, we speak about tablets, we speak about personal information devices, and all this was a big topic because this will increase the information stream coming from the patient to the final treatment center, which could be primary PCI, yes or no. And this is something very important we discussed yesterday.
Yes. Talking about apps and technology, from my point of view, an important point that was discussed was the traveling app. What do you think about it?
Yeah, the traveling app, like some other initiatives we talked about, is an app which is designed for the patient, because patients who have coronary artery disease sometimes do not know in which country in the world they get good coronary care. And this is one of the projects that, for example, our ambassador Jan Piek is running from the Netherlands, and he's trying to produce an app where patients can get this information.
For you, what was the most important thing that we discussed yesterday?
There are so many impressive initiatives. I mean, if you look all around the world. But one was particularly striking, and I would like to emphasize the STEMI India initiative. Thomas Alexander is working there together with the government and the Cardiology Society of India. And they put up a pretty impressive integrated approach, which integrates this modern technology, cloud computing. They have designed a tablet which can write the ECG of the patient, and any GP or cardiologist can send the ECG to the treatment center. And this is very helpful because this streamlines processes. And I believe in STEMI treatment, beyond the technology, beyond the technique, PCI technique, it's the process which is very critical.
Christoph, thank you very much for
You're welcome.
being here.
It was a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.